just sounds like Shia LaBeouf. It says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. Like Shia LaBeouf, it says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. Getting rough, my mind just sounds like Shia LaBeouf. It says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. Like Shia LaBeouf, it says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. No. are getting rough. My mind just sounds like Shia LaBeouf. It says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. Shia LaBeouf, it says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. Getting rough, my mind just sounds like Shia LaBeouf. It says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. Shia LaBeouf, it says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. mind just sounds like Shia LaBeouf. It says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 Shia LaBeouf. It says no, 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 just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no.
It was just a short book. There were things in my head. There was so much shit in my head. Why did the sound of the whispers?
Where are you going? It's not over between us. You can
Hello to everyone on the internet. How you all doing today? It is the British Runner here, and in tonight's video, or stream more like, we are going to be doing some Dead Space 2 Severed. And also on top of that, we are going to be doing some multiplayer in a little while, if I have time for that. So I got work tomorrow and I can't really, like, what do you call it, be tired and all that, because it's going to be a busy day tomorrow. It's a Sunday. Roast dinners and all that crap. So let's go, shall we? Let's play Survivalist. Actually, we'll go Z-Lot. We'll go into Z-Lot mode. General Kenobi. Hello there. Another happy landing. One thing I just want to do here, AV settings, because you can't do this from the main menu, you have to actually do this from a different, from the in-game menu, which is bollocks. Put that as 60, yeah? And subtitles on, cool.
The tunnel, move! This is Runner. Evac is compromised by lines. You read me. Button. Requesting immediate.
Man, whoever's playing multiplayer right now must really suck. I mean, these guys, they're getting destroyed and they've got 2 teams.
Fuck.
Fucking noobs. Goddamn noobs. Dead Space 2's multiplayer is very unbalanced.
Available. I cannot simply get her out of a fertility examination.
It's not
Computer
it's
lookup
not
rig
new user-friendly,
784283.
let's put it
Interrupt and
that way.
override. Authorization Gabe Weller. Tango Beta 3.
Sir, you cannot
Like,
do
for
that.
instance,
You can't interrupt.
if I jump in there now, I'm only level 12, and, you know, like, every level you progress,
Listen to
you
me
unlock
very
new
carefully.
weapons,
I need you to leave there immediately and head straight
what
for
do you
our
call
shuttle.
it, your weapons are more
Just what the hell is going on
you
here?
unlock new
You can't
upgrades for
just
your
interrupt the
weapons.
session.
It's the same thing with the necromorph side too.
Anyone, just get moving.
Necromorphs get stronger by each level,
You just get to our shuttle now.
or certain levels. You unlock what do you call it, upgrades to your necromorphs, and necromorphs have more health when they're higher levels. Which is bollocks.
Weller, get your ass out of there! I don't want your wife crying about how I left your goddamn body in the mines. Now move it!
I Colonel. Just take care.
1 second, I want to see the AV settings for this. Damn, this logo likes it. Wow, really? Fucking hell.
If I don't make it. Extracting now. Well out.
Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? No, you didn't. No, we don't. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Hey, there's a power node here. But where did that Twitcher get off to? He's gone somewhere. I might have a flamethrower now. Your rig. It's red. It's red. Okay. Probably gonna go with this. That doesn't even have special either. Wow, that sucks. Okay, screw it. We'll go with this. Of course, going to nasty in multiplayer. Nasty in a good way or a bad way, man? Oh, they're not exactly very hard on Z-Lot, are they? Let's just run through this area because I could just easily get out of here.
I tried to lock them out, but they're coming in through the fucking vents! Get up here and help me! My leg's caught. They're bad!
Fucking hell, Bryce. You locked the doors?
Oh wow, I didn't know this area was open. I thought you had to go the whole way around. Guess I could use that for a new speedrunning tactic. I have a world record for this as well. Oh, damn. Shit. Couldn't get me. They couldn't get me. Anything over on this side before I progress? No, there's nothing. Okay, fine. Can we just do it, please?
This is Director Tyson to all personnel. I want the key subjects terminated and the facility scrubbed.
Key subjects?
Yeah.
You've got to be
Exactly
kidding
right,
me.
Epsilon.
Who wants to hunt down kills
Absolutely right,
in
man.
this mess? Goddamn answer me, Vic. I have to get to the hospital. I have to get to that scene.
Calm down, Gabe.
Everyone's
I've
looking
got
forward
your
to it.
back.
That's why YouTubers
Nothing
have
will
been
happen
like,
to Alexei,
oh,
you
for
have my
fuck's
word."
sake, EA, you fucking assholes.
no
Why are you
worries.
making it?
Get to
Why
the
are you
gunship,
remaking
they'll
Dead
take you to
Space
the
4?
hospital.
Blah, blah, wah, wah,
I
wah.
know what
You
I'm
know,
doing,
like,
just shut it.
they're
and
getting
get
a
to
little
that
bit of
ship.
hate at the moment for that.
I owe you.
Because it's just like, bruh, you know, Dead Space has been decommissioned for quite a little while, you know. Dead Space has been very much decommissioned for quite a while. Like, say for instance, yeah, like, Dead Space, the last one came out in 2013. That's like 8 years away, 8 years ago, I think. Yeah, about 8 years. So, here is the thing. Like, just because it's a remaster doesn't necessarily mean that EA is just being lazy or stuff like that. No. Kind of. Shit. Yeah. Ah, you bastard. You absolute bastard. So yeah, like, what do you think they're gonna do? What do you actually think? What do you think they're gonna do? Like, when they're bringing a game back that hasn't been active in the last 5 years? Of course, they're gonna make a remake, yeah, just to, you know, see if people want more Dead Space. Come on, hit him. Fuck off. Oh my god, just die! Yeah, I'm dead. For fuck's sake, this is bullshit. Oh yeah, I got no fucking ammo, and also, everything takes like 2 hits to kill. It's fucking bullshit, man. Can we just grab it, please? There we go. Finally. Ah, finally I got past this part.
Yes. Berlin, where are you? I can't get there, Gabe. People are trying to run, but there's nowhere to go. Watch it.
And of course, credits, that's what I really need, isn't it? Credits. There's a lot of explosives down there. So yeah, my advice to all those YouTubers is just wait and see what they make. You know, like, just give them a... It's a new studio, give them a chance, you know what I mean? They only just made the Squadron game. I know you guys are coming for me. Oh, fucking hell. Got that bit everywhere. Alright. Okay, got 3 nodes. Okay, a couple of those. And... there we go. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Got those. All good. Now just to upgrade. No, you don't ever get a close encounter with Isaac, which does suck. Okay, that's all good. Now we've reloaded my gun for me, so I don't lose any ammo. Okay, cool. I thought that might have been another baby. Oh god! Oh, bastard. Did not know that was gonna happen. Come on, you know what I mean. Okay, let's do this. Come on, hurry up. Bollocks, I missed. No music here. Why is there no music playing? This is a nice little neat area to have this little boss battle at.
I knew you'd try to interfere if you knew. She's on the list. Lexine is a key subject. She has to be terminated.
What Halo is this? Oh yeah, this is Halo Infinite, mate. The graphics are amazing.
Stay the fuck away from my wife.
Look, I don't want this any more than you do. But the difference between you and me is when an order comes down, I follow it.
The difference between you and me, Vic, is that I ain't got a life, and I will not let you take that away from me. See you at the hospital, Vic.
Dad? I can barely hear you.
Do you see any soldiers nearby?
What? No, I can't see anything through this crowd.
Listen to me, Lexine. I need you to hide, okay? Watch out for Vic and any other soldiers. They're coming to kill you.
Okay. Okay. I'm in the psych ward now. It looks deserted.
Alright, stay there. I'm coming.
Anything that can help me right now? Okay. Isaac's battle with this monstrosity. Ah, you give me a shoulder to cry on. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Look, I meant so good. I just wanted to see if there was any secrets in there, but no, there isn't. There ain't no secrets here. How on earth did the brute get through all that, though? Yes, come on, come on. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. I knew he was going to spawn. I knew he was going to spawn. Hello, Mr. Manta. How are you doing, man? I guess Isaac doesn't like power nodes. Good thing for me. They probably just want attention. Yeah, that's all they want. You know, that is all they want. I wonder if we can get any suits in this. Really? Could actually get suits in this. gonna buy these. Okie dokie. Let's continue.
Gabe, there's someone else in here. Some strange men dressed in white. It looks like they're hunting for something.
Have they seen you?
Not yet.
Good. Stay hidden. Don't let anyone see you.
Okay. I love you. Please hurry.
Okay, another damage point. Everyone's asking where the monster and no one never how's the monster. Oh well, the monster is an arsehole though. I wouldn't trouble him. See ya. Just had to make sure no sneak attacks. Come on. Wow, I've nearly done the DLC, it's unreal.
Strategy, Gabe. Calling your wife over an open civilian channel. Now I have a fix on her.
Thanks for the heads up, sweet cheeks.
I don't need the foam finger. We don't need the foam finger. This is a pretty easy DLC to be fair. What the fuck, man? Frick.
Gabe, they've almost found me. They're looking for me.
Thanks. It's not safe to use this channel. They distract you with it. Who's looking for you? Other soldiers?
No, the men in white. I don't know, they're different.
Thanks for the call, Lex. I'll be there soon.
You'll be fucking dead! Hold on, honey. I'm almost there.
How is this story hardcore mode? What do you mean hardcore mode? It's on Z-Lot mode. It's not hardcore mode. Pulled off main story. I never got to this one. Okay. Not to worry about the pack, they literally despawn as soon as they go around that corner. That was easy. Yes, hit me. There you go. Exactly what I wanted you to do.
Fuck you, Weller!
I thought he was gonna throw something else there. I like that, I like that. He's like, he throws that there, then he throws this down here, and has still have enough time to put all these up. Yeah. Don't scare Gabe Weller. Okay, Necromorph, never scare Gabe Weller. Just shoots at nothing. He didn't know I was there. He didn't know. I ain't got time to deal with you little rats. This guy even say bang, bang, pew, pew, or is it still an Isaac's voice? I never tried. I've never tried, to be fair, man. It's still Isaac's voice. You know, I didn't even know this DLC was a thing, but in Dead Space fashion, I bet the main character dies. Yeah, you have to wait and see, mate. Or you could just spoiler alert yourself, spoil it for yourself and watch the timeline video. What the fuck? Oh god! Oh shit! Out of my way! Out of my way! Move up! Oh, he's English, is he? Oh, I didn't know that. What the fuck? I never noticed this room before. That's cool. Okay. Okay, more damage, more reload, it's all good. Oh god, get off me! I'm so out of here. I'm so out of here. Oh, come off it! Seriously, I could have killed that guy before he spawned all those fuckers if that thing didn't attack me. Just open the door now, please, instead of being a glitchy bitch. For any credits, you can just give me health back or some shit like that. Oh god! Move out of my way, you idiot! Really? Are you fucking real? They just spawn right next to me without even making a fucking noise. What a cunt. What an asshole. What a dynamic bitch. Literally without making a noise. I got a lore accurate necro ambush, yeah, I know. Did you just TK the vomit? Yep, I did. Now this is what I love about Dead Space, just this unknowing of what the fuck's wrong with this guy. And then he just drops. Oh wow, that handprint just faded out. And here's why he was doing that, because it's been sliced in half.
Well, you can't save her. Look, you were both being played the whole time. Lexine was part of the Oracle program, a lab rat. All they needed you for was to get her pregnant.
What?
But now you're just security risks. I'm sorry, Gabe.
What's going on? What's going on is I'm about to beat this DLC. Coming up to the end. Almost a little bit shocked that I didn't get any new ammunition or anything. Alright, you can actually go in here. Don't know if we could actually do this. Oh god! Get off! Did I just take the broom as well? I think I just took the broom as well. What am I gonna do with the broom? Ah, ping. Ping me again. Oh, come off it. Get off of me, you bloody asshole. Oh shit. Dead Space is too scary for me to play. I'm too weak. Hang on a minute. Oh, it's just a reflection. Okay, never mind. I thought there was something wrong with my TV. Nice. He must have a fully upgraded pulse rifle. Oh no, 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 move your ass! Can we not please? Can we not please? Oh, you little bastard, you little slag. Fucking asshole. Would not let me pick up the health pack. Go back down. Go back down. Go back down. I need the health pack. I need the health pack. Because I've got no health left. I need it. Thank you. Finally. Oh, that's lucky. Huh, he's still there. Really? That's kind of bullshit. You said recommend me. But for some reason he can't go in there. That's stupid. Give me the leg. But the leg can go in there. Isaac Cell. Where he keeps putting these things here? The fuck is this?
My wife, you bastard!
Not now, Weller! Why are you freaks following me? You heard Tideman. All key subjects are to be eliminated. Follow your orders.
Whose orders, Mr. Bartlett? And which key subjects?
We have our orders, Mr. Bartlett, and we are following them.
No! Who are you? Stay away from me! Gabe! No!
Gabe Weller. His purpose is done. It could be trouble.
Quickly, while she's still alive. The outbreak will take care of him. We cannot protect her with this many servants loose.
No! Lexine!
Oh god. Get off. Why is this animation so long? God damn it! Oh man, nearly got screwed over there. Wait, that only gave me 1,000. Oh, that only gave me 10,000 for that. That's stupid. Well, that was kind of a waste of credits, wasn't it? Ah, it's already upgraded for me. That's cool. I've just got the capacity to give it some more ammo. Okay, that was a weird death, that was. Oh, get off, you fucking little rat. Let me get some low health once again. No, really? It did nothing to me? Fucking hell. These things are puny. Puny pack. Good thing I spotted that, innit? I still hear you. Probably heard something there. Well, I've been able to kill everybody else, but you didn't kill me. So screw you. Oh man. Go for it. We got through it.
Lex, get that ship ready to take off.
I'll try.
Security lockdown. The hospital bulkheads are restricted on unauthorized overrides and standard fuse relay.
I'm gonna have to force the airlock open from out here. Stay in the ship. You don't have a suit for the vacuum.
Need to get ammo first. Dry as a biscuit. Is that all the ammo around here? Yeah. That is all the ammo around here. Yeah, that is. Thought I saw another box, but never mind. Never mind.
Following orders.
No! Give me that grenade! Give it to me! Give it to me, Gabe. Not Gabe, Barton. Well, I wanted it, and he gave it to me.
Bartlett set off a grenade.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna make it.
No. That's not possible.
I can blow the bay doors for you from out here. You can get away. You win the baby. I love you, Lex.
Gabe.
I love you.
Oh shit. Yeah, boy, here we go.
Goodbye, Lex. I love you.
Gabe! Gabe!
And that's the end of that. It's a short old DLC. Isaac never got to meet him. He never will. Just following orders. I prefer good soldiers follow orders. I prefer that line better. Good soldiers follow orders. He said goodbye, Legs. I love you. Yeah, YouTube's captions aren't always the best. Anyway, how about we try and get into a game of multiplayer now? Excuse me? I believe it does. Ah, bollocks. I don't have Xbox Live, that's why it's not letting me. Oh well, fuck it, it would have probably been shit anyway. But fuck it, I'll let you guys listen to it again. Bruh, yeah, that's the thing. Now, the problem is with multiplayer is that the main reason that I dislike the Dead Space 2 multiplayer, it's mainly because it's shit at the end of the day. And the reason it's shit is because it's very unbalanced. Very unbalanced. I mean, it's just another Left 4 Dead ripoff, but it's a Left 4 Dead ripoff, basically. See, in Dead Space 2's multiplayer, you have two teams. You have the Necromorphs, you have the humans. In the human team, you have 4 players. In the Necromorph team, you have 4 players. In the Necromorph side, you get to choose what Necromorph you want to be. You have the choice of being one of the pack. You have a choice of being a lurker. You have a choice of being a puker, or you can choose to be a spitter. However, you have to wait a little while before you can actually, spawn in with that Necromorph. With a spitter, I think it's about, you have to wait like some like stupid like 8 seconds or so, or like 10 seconds. With the puker, I think that's more like 6 seconds you have to wait, and then with the lurker, it's like 3 seconds, and then with the pack, it's like 2 seconds you have to wait, which is absolute bollocks. It sounds strange, but are you streaming from the UK? Yes, I am. It is now nearly 3 o'clock in the morning. Was Gabe affected by the marker on Titan Station? I don't think so. I don't know if he was or wasn't. The game doesn't really go too deep into that. You think Lex and Gabe have a joint credits account? Probably. They were in a relationship. Well, no, they weren't in a relationship, they were married. So obviously they probably would have had a joint credits account. I wonder what this future storyline for Lexine would have been. Probably nothing, to be fair. I think she's just a forgotten character in a long list of forgotten characters. What if Gabe survived and you have co-op with him and Isaac? Just a thought. Yeah, that would be nice. Although initially Dead Space 3 was supposed to be, it was rumored to be, Dead Space 3 was supposed to be like Isaac with Shadow Isaac, and then we'd have to go and save somebody, presumably Lexine, from a Necromorph outbreak. And that would be the entire game, you know. Alright, sorry, did I miss the show? Yeah, you did, mate. Better luck next time, man. Which side is better on the multiplayer again? Probably humans, to be fair. I'm going to sit here and say it's going to be the human side that is the best side to go for. Because, A, you have, you have a wide array of weapons you can choose from to kill your enemies. You can stasis, and you can heal your teammates as well. Whereas the Necromorphs have none of those benefits at all. The only thing is with Necromorphs is their abilities are whatever abilities the Necromorph has, or that specific type has, and they can spawn anywhere on the map as long as it comes from a vent. And on top of that, they can see players through walls. Yeah, it's kind of a joke, to be fair. The multiplayer is kind of a joke. I mean, it's very much underbalanced. Like, in the sense that it's not balanced at all. Like, the thing is with multiplayer is, if you jump in there as a new player, you're not going to have a good time. I'm sorry, but you're not going to have a good time. Because, for some reason, I always end up getting put with these two arseholes on the opposite side of the field. So they'll be prestige, and they'll have literally every upgrade, everything unlocked for them, which makes them an unkillable opponent, basically. That's what it does. It makes them an unkillable opponent in the multiplayer, because every time you level up, you will unlock something, yeah? And for some fucked up reason, the EA devs thought it would be a great idea if the people on top have the people that have, played through the entire multiplayer to get to the point where they're at there, to have an unbelievable advantage. And that being, your weapons and necromorphs do more damage for certain levels you achieve, and necromorphs gain more health for certain levels achieved, and on top of that, what do you call it? Your abilities are more effective when you level up as well. So going into it as a new player is it's not going to be a fun time. Sorry, but it's very underbalanced, and if they were ever to bring back the multiplayer, they would have to seriously take a good look at it and actually think, wow, we could do so much better than that. And that's my opinion, so much better. Do you play Dying Light by any chance? No, I have never played Dying Light at all. Thoughts on how the plans for Dead Space 4 were to play as Ellie going around the universe? I'd say it's a good idea, sort of thing. I'd say it's an alright idea, you know? It's alright, I guess, I don't like the fact that Dead Space, every single installment, tries to be something completely different from the previous. That's just something I really disliked about the series as a whole. Whereas Dead Space, you have a survival horror game that actually pushed to try and scare you, to try and make you feel sick to your stomach while playing the game. That was their intention from the start, and they had unbelievable amounts of passion into that project, hence why you have such a great game at the end of the day. But with Dead Space 2, it was action from the start. It's not a survival horror game, it's a survival action game, let's just be fair at that point. I mean, sure enough, that's not a bad thing, because, with Dead Space, you were going into the Ishimura 7 days after the initial, You were going into the Ishimura 7 days after the initial outbreak had started, so obviously everything's going to be a little bit more slow and, more horror entailment sort of thing, if you get what I mean. With Dead Space 2, it was set at near the beginning of the outbreak, in the middle of an outbreak, essentially, within the first few hours. So, or in the first day of the outbreak, basically. So, of course, everything's going to be a lot faster, a lot more action orientated. So, that's the thing. But with Dead Space 3, I wouldn't even call it a survival horror game or a survival action game. It's more like a survival adventure game, to be fair. And then they go and change it again to a open world game. So it's going to be a survival open world game. So what's next? We're going to just have an MMO of Dead Space where, you would see people fucking speeding around on speeders and all that shit for Dead Space. I mean, come on. I don't like the fact that it's open world and all that stuff, because it just takes away from the horror, essentially, and I miss the horror with Dead Space, and that's why I'm so happy that they are remaking Dead Space, so that they can go back to Dead Space's roots, I don't understand why other YouTubers are like, where, it's gonna be a bad game, whoa, it's a reskin, where, but when it got announced, everyone was so hyped for it. It's just why the 180? Why the 180? Why are you giving it backlash for? Is there a chance motive might slightly change aspects of the lore in the remake? I don't believe so, no, because Motive said that they were fans of the series, and you know, if you were a fan of the series, like a true fan of the series itself, would you please don't kill me in my sleep? Wow, that's nice. If you were a true fan of the series, would you want to go around and, you know, take bits of lore and just throw them in the bin and replace them with something that doesn't even have the same impact or something like that anyway? Would you really want to do that? I don't think you would you? Like, if you really were a fan of the lore in the series, you would want to keep everything top notch and all that stuff. I mean, that was the actual rumor going around was that you'd be Ellie instead of Isaac and Thor having to scavenge derelict ships to eventually destroy the moons. Yeah, well, that's the thing with that. I don't mind playing as Ellie, you know, that'd be kind of cool. Unless it's going to be like, oh, I'm not wearing a suit, I'm just wearing a tank top like I'm playing Resident Evil. I don't like that. I don't like that. Dead Space is, in my opinion, not a Resident Evil ripoff, to be fair. In my opinion, Dead Space is something completely different. You know, like, say, for instance, is the argument I would present to the YouTubers that say that Dead Space is just your run-of-the-mill Resident Evil ripoff. I mean, like, who's to say that The Evil Within is not just a ripoff of Dead Space? You know what I mean? Like, you can't really make a comparison with the two, because one game is set on Earth and another game is set in deep dark space. You know what I mean? Simple as that can be. You know? And if it was just a rip-off of the, you know, original experience, you know, it would have a similar story to Resident Evil. With Resident Evil, it's a virus that was engineered by scientists, I believe it was. I'm just literally, what do you call it? I'm just guessing at this point in time, because I haven't ever really played through any of the Resident Evils, so, you know. But with Dead Space, it was a marker rock thing, whatever it's supposed to be. An obelisk basically creates necromorphs from tissue of the dead, sort of thing. Like, it reconstructs it and, you know, reanimates the dead bodies into a necromorph. So basically, not really the same thing, really. And, you know, it's just, you know, everyone's argument for why Dead Space fails is because it's a rip-off of Resident Evil. It's like, no, it's not. It's similar to Resident Evil, yes, same way as The Evil Within is similar to the Resident Evil series, you know? But, you know, they're not the same thing, you know what I mean? Like, a rip-off would be, like, say, for instance, like, taking an original idea, taking the original story, and then tweaking it into something different, but slightly the same sort of thing, you know? That's what a rip-off is, you know? Tweaking something else into something that's kind of new, but not really new, you know what I mean? Like, taking, like, film clips from, say, for instance, there's Russian Star Wars that isn't actually Star Wars, but it's a Russian, like, you know, rip-off of Star Wars, where they just literally take clips from Star Wars A New Hope and slot it straight into their movie, which is bollocks, in my opinion. It's an action co-op. No, it's not. It's not an action co-op. Like, an action co-op, yeah, sure enough, it's got action in the game as well. It's got co-op in the game. But I wouldn't really class it as an action co-op game sort of thing. I would more or less class that as a survival adventure game. You know what I mean? Because it reeks of adventure. It doesn't really reek of horror. It doesn't reek of action. It reeks of adventure sort of thing, you know? Going to a distant planet where, like, you know, it's completely infested by necromorphs. You know, it just takes away the horror for me, and I just don't like that. It's a fair analysis, yeah, okay. The backlash is more for clickbait. The backlash is more for clickbait. What do you mean clickbait? I don't know what you mean by clickbait, mate. I don't see the developers doing clickbait, but okay. I believe Dead Space Remake could be as good as the Resident Evil 2 remake. It could be, it could be. We just have to, what do you call it, give the development team a chance. Because this is a new team, this is a brand new team that hasn't actually dealt with Dead Space, you know? So, they've seen Dead Space, they've obviously played Dead Space, but they haven't actually made a Dead Space before, so who knows, it could be an absolute lump of shit. Like, say, for instance, the recent Warcraft Reforged, you know, it could be an absolute garbage game, or it could be like, what do you call it, Halo 2 Anniversary, completely beautiful, absolutely stunning graphics, and been done to perfection, you know, like, it could be very much like that, but we just need to give the development team a chance. However, we can't give a development team a chance when you got fucking YouTubers running all over the platform crying and bitching and moaning and wanting their bottle. You know what I mean? Simple as that can be. The reason why I'm kind of pissed off at the YouTubers is mainly because this is not the first time it's fucking happened where, you know, YouTubers can influence a company's decision. And it's happened in, funnily enough, Black Ops 4 in Zombies, where they bitched, they moaned, they cried that, you know, Zombies was too hard and too tough. So the freaking, what do you call it, Treyarch had to put in a freaking patch into the game that made it a little bit easier, you know. And to be honest with you guys, that just makes me feel sick to my stomach that they could just whine, bitch and moan that something's, you know, hard and get it changed. You know what I mean? I mean, fair enough, you know, if there's things that are not working properly in the game, if, you know, like you use a gobble gum, say, for instance, the gobble gum that's called Anywhere But Here, where it teleports you to a random location in the map other than the spot that you were just at, and sometimes it would take you and it would teleport you 5 feet away from where you were, you know, literally 5 feet away. So if you're getting absolutely screwed over by zombies, like a huge crowd of them around you, you would just get spawned just outside of the crowd, and they would bitch slap you to death, basically. It's ridiculous, you know what I mean? So things like that, where things in the game that are not working properly, and they bitch and moan about that, fine, you know, fair play, you know, you got a point there. But because the game's too hard, sorry, you're just being a baby at this point in time. You just need to get better at the game. You know, like how the, what do you call it, how YouTubers, you know, took the piss out of journalists that said that, what do you call it, journalists that, you know, hardly play video games, by the way, you know, like, said that Doom Eternal was too hard, sort of thing, too hard for a newcomer's experience, and no one took that into account with how they addressed it on YouTube. So that's the thing that kind of annoys me about YouTubers, when they become a little bit overzealous on what do you call it, video games and like new releases or new announcements and all that stuff, because that could really, you know, we don't actually realize how much power we actually do have as a, you know, if I was an influential YouTuber, say for instance, yeah, I would you know, have a lot of influence within things, you know. Same as these other influential YouTubers that have influence in video games, for instance, you know. So this kind of thing I'm kind of scared of, sort of thing, with other YouTubers is, you know, they'll bitch, they'll moan, and then they'll you know, influence EA's decisions. Say, right, they don't want Dead Space Remake, let's just scrap it and give them Dead Space 4, you know. And to be honest with you, I don't really want to see a Dead Space 4 after Dead Space 3, to be fair. I really don't, because I know it's going to piss you guys off, yeah, but I don't want to see a Dead Space 4, you know, because after what happened with Dead Space 3, and Dead Space 3 makes me feel bored, to be quite honest with you. It's just literally, it's not interesting to me, to be fair. It doesn't interest me. It doesn't make me want to go further into the game, sort of thing. You know, there's no drive in the gameplay for me. if you get what I mean. Like, with Dead Space, it was the atmosphere that kind of kept me coming back. With Dead Space 2, it was the action orientation with how fast the outbreak was spreading and all that stuff, and how awesome it was to be able to see an outbreak in its infancy. But with Dead Space 3, they take Dead Space's like sort of, you know, slow storytelling sort of thing, but they put it in reverse sort of thing. They put it in reverse, so therefore it's too slow, and it just feels wrong, you know. And then all of a sudden, oh yeah, let's throw the unitologists into the whole fucking thing. You know, I remember someone criticizing Dead Space 3 when it first came out, or when it first got announced, and they were calling it an expansion pack to, or a mod for Lost Planet. And to be honest with you, I looked at Lost Planet's gameplay and I was like, yep, I could see the comparison there, you know. I watched the history lessons on Dead Space. I love them. The only thing I would say is to add subtitles. I have a hearing issue. Reading is easier. Okay, no worries, man. Thank you very much for the $5 donation. Really do appreciate that, man. I agree. A Dead Space 4 would mute at this point. The company would be better off proceeding with the remake and then touching up upon other remakes in the future. What drove me in Dead Space 3 was the crafting system, environments, and non-love triangle dialogue. Yeah, I agree with you, Reaper. Like, a remake is, you know, we're at the, like, a remake right now is perfect, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not perfect, but you know what I mean, like, you need to kind of understand this sort of thing, that a remake at this point in time is instrumental in getting, like, not to get people back into the series, or to, you know, get people, you know, to like Dead Space again, like dipping their toes in the water to see if it's warm. I mean, nobody's fucking said that, to be fair. I don't think anyone's actually ever brought that argument into the fucking thing. But with the remake, I would simply say the reason that they're doing it is, yeah, probably a cash grab, I'm not gonna lie. But you have to understand something, yeah, that I don't think these YouTubers are actually taking into consideration of how much money they actually do put into these games. I mean, I think Dead Space 3's budget was about $13 million, which is a lot of money. Let's be fair, it is a lot, and a lot of money, you know? So, if Dead Space 3 took $13 million to create that very dull and boring game, to be fair, you know, with an atmosphere sort of perspective sort of thing, if you get what I mean, then, like, they must be spending an awful amount of money on the new Dead Space game, because it's going to be, like, what do you call it, it's got ray tracing, it's got all this other stuff, you know, like, their graphics are unbelievable. If the graphics in the trailer is what is going to be presented in the game as well, then that is unbelievable. It's like near photorealistic, to be fair. You know, like with stuff like the cut off their limbs, that actually looks like what it would look like in real life, you know. So, or it looks near enough to that point, if you get what I mean. Like, so, you know, I would just say to those people, do not just assume that, what do you call it, do not just assume, just because, you know, they're recreating something, it's just for nostalgia, they're going in for a, you know, a cash grab. Because if they were just doing it for a cash grab, yeah, they'd probably put in about the same amount of money as they did into Dead Space 3, and expect 15 million copies, and they've instantly got another 2 million in the bank, you know what I mean? Well, yeah, if you put in a shit ton of money, Sunset, like, when you know, for EA and other companies like Activision, their video games that they make are an investment. So if they put in quite a lot of money, you know, if they put in a lot of money into developing this game and then into publishing it, then what do you call it? They're going to be expecting to get something back from it. You know what I mean? So 5 million copies in comparison to $13 million being put into the project, yeah? It doesn't really seem like too much to ask at that point. You know? Like, they've put that much money into the development of the game, even though Dead Space 3, for me personally, felt like a, you know, an expansion pack to Dead Space 2. But yeah, when they're putting that much money into the Dead Space, you know, simple as that can be, like, you gotta kind of understand that sort of concept. That, yeah, they're putting quite a bit of money into the game, so they're going to be expecting quite a bit of money back from, you know, the profits. I mean, new Dead Space game. You mean the cash grab? Don't buy it. It's EA, for fuck's sake. Yeah, but this is the thing, yeah. You're gonna have that kind of attitude with literally every single, you know, game company that you don't like, but then they bring back a game that you actually do like, yeah. Are you willing to give that game company one more chance? And it's not like, oh yeah, you can just buy it from a shop, yeah, and then boom, you can't get your money back at all. You can't get your money back at all. You know what I mean? I mean, literally, like, with EA, I haven't actually bought a single EA game since Squadrons, to be fair. I bought Squadrons, and it was the most boring experience of my life, to be fair. It really did bore me, and it did not feel like the old days when I would play Star Wars Rogue Squadron on the Nintendo 64. It really felt really bad and boring. You know, it was, in my opinion, it was shit. To be honest, I'm not sure if I would consider Awakened to be canon as a whole if they were to make Dead Space 4. Well, if they were to make Dead Space 4, yeah, if Dead Space 4 was actually announced and it was coming out, you would have no choice but to accept Awakened as canon. A lot of people say it's just an hallucination. It's like, no, it's not. Because Dead Space 4 is a continuation of Awakened's story. You know, where the Brethren Moons have evaporated all of, what do you call it? They have evaporated all of humanity down to splinter cells. That's why Ellie and a few survivors have to go around the galaxy and, what do you call it? Scavenge for parts and food and water and all that gist of stuff, you know? Scavenging for resources, essentially, and materials. So, that's that whole point. To them, good revenue and sales are the real selling point for proceeding with further projects. Yeah, exactly. So basically, if you, say for instance, I made a video, yeah, that I really wanted to make, yeah, but nobody watched it, would I make a part 2 to that video? You know? Would I make a part 2 to that video if nobody wanted to watch it? You know? Simple as that can be. If YouTube was my job, say for instance, yeah, if YouTube was my main income, yeah, and I made a video, yeah, and nobody watched it, I didn't get a single view other than my own, then what would be the point of me making a part 2? You know? It would just be like, right, no one's interested in this, no one wants this, let's make something that everybody wants to see, you know? Simple as that could be. Same thing with EA. Let's make something that we think people want, rather than they don't want, you know? That's what goes through their head, and it's a marketing sort of strategy, which doesn't translate well to the real world, but it being an investment for them is one more reason to give them a project for the masses. That's why they're going to SJW it all to hell. I wouldn't be so sure about being a social justice warrior all to hell sort of thing. Like, I don't really know what you mean by that, sorry dude. I really have no idea what you actually mean by SJW it to hell, you know. Hello, Simfrunner, how you doing, man? One Brethren Moon would have already been near Earth, the outbreak on Luna. Not necessarily, Daniel, because here's the thing, like, I don't know how many bodies you would need, or how much biomass you would need as a minimum to be able to, what do you call it? I don't know how much biomass you would need as a minimum to create a blood moon, but I doubt the lunar colony had enough biomass to create a blood moon. To be fair, I doubt it. I really do doubt it. You know? I'm good. I was just binging your lore videos earlier. Why, thank you very much, TheBritishRunner. What do you think of them? So, basically, the thing is, and I'm probably going to repeat myself now, like, I just don't really get why big YouTubers are like going, oh, for fuck's sake, EA, you fucking assholes, la-di-da-di-da. Because, like, here's the thing. Yeah, sure enough, they've done quite a lot of shit in the past. I will give you that. They did a lot of shit in the past. But if they're going back to Dead Space 1 and bringing back horror, then good on them, to be fair. I want to see this. Yes, I'm on Xbox. Like, I really want to, what do you call it? I really want to see where they go with this. You know what I mean? So don't fucking spoil the rest of this shit for the rest of us. You know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of scared of, that they will use their influence to scare the industry into doing what they really want them to do. And it's like, bruh, you know, I really don't want that to happen. Who do you think the people are that were mentioned as true enemies behind everything in Dead Space? Who do you think the people are that were mentioned as the true enemies? Oh, the true enemies. I've had a theory. I do have a theory for it. I might bring out a video for it. But my theory, in a nutshell, is it's a race of aliens that basically, what do you call it? Or maybe interdimensional aliens that go around the universe, invading planets and all that, and kind of relating this to necromorphs. They go around invading planets and conquering them in galactic wars, and when they win the war, they take the civilians and then they dissect them and then use their, like, you know, anatomy to further their own species, essentially. That's what I would imagine, you know. And then maybe one of them actually decided, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. It's just, you know, killing, no peace, no nothing. We're just killing at the end of the day. We're not doing anything for the betterment of, you know, the universe. We're just killing. So then she or he uses their intelligence to build a, what do you call it, a marker, essentially, to try and, you know, give out some, I would imagine to try and give out something, you know, like something to try and dormant, put everyone's, you know, dark thoughts of dissecting and murdering and conflict at rest, sort of thing, to put it into dormancy. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that, and it ends up creating a necromorph outbreak, you know. And after some time, the marker becomes sentient, you know, and has the ability to create another marker, you know. So basically like that sort of thing. Yeah, so basically a simulation, but not a simulation as in like what the Flood do or what the necromorphs do, but more with an actual species, you know what I mean? A species that's actually evolved from the dirt, from being bacteria all the way until into the galactic, you know, warriors. You know what I mean? Hey, you can see these comments. Yeah, I know, I can't see these comments. Luna was a far larger population than the Sprawl. but still a fair point runner. Yeah, that's just the thing. I don't know how big Luna was, essentially. I don't know how many people were living in Luna, but maybe there was enough to make a blood moon. But you've seen how massive they truly are, you know? I mean, literally, the blood moon next to Tau Volantis was like nearly half the size of the planet. So, gotta admit, it was kind of, it's quite fucking massive, to be fair. You know, but to create a, you know, to create one of that size, I don't think Luna would quite cut it, to be fair, in my opinion. It's my opinion, but I don't think it would cut it. I still don't understand the blood moon on Tau Volantis was created, as I doubt there was enough biomass on that planet, even if they were more than humanity, because they could live in the sea. Well, just because they could live in the sea doesn't mean that there wouldn't be enough of a population to create, what do you call it, enough biomass to create a blood moon, you know? And the thing is, yeah, like, the blood moon doesn't just suck all of the necromorphs into space, or the market doesn't just bring all of the necromorphs into space to create a blood moon. It brings everything. I mean, literally every necrotized tissue or flesh. It brings it all into space, and that's how they create a blood moon. I mean, I think Roanoke spoke on this quite a bit, so I don't, like, you know, if anyone wants to go check out his, you know, channel, feel free to go do so, because he has done all that stuff about the anatomy of necromorphs and all that stuff. But like in what I said in my what if we found a red marker or a black marker on Earth, the marker would not just stop at humanity or aliens. It would go throughout the whole of the wildlife, if you get what I mean. So stuff like fish, stuff like birds, spiders, everything. Everything would be under the influence of the marker, and the marker would reanimate any living thing. It could even probably do it to plant life, to be fair. So yeah, I would say a planet. Yeah, definitely they would be able to assimilate a planet, essentially, like Tau Volantis, because it was actually, you know, a sea planet, wasn't it? So it was a planet mostly comprised of water. I've lost my train of thought. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there we go. I really enjoy them, just wish that there was more spin-off stories in the Dead Space universe, like other alien races. Yeah, I kind of wish so as well. But I've also been thinking about, because some people have been saying that they want to see my Avernus series come back, you know? To come back to be a little bit better than it was, sort of thing. But I've been kind of thinking, instead of just bringing you Avernus, you know, these tale of what if the marker had gone into the Halo universe, created a necromorph outbreak, and then, you know, the necromorphs attacked the flood, and they began like a parasite war, sort of thing. That's what Avernus was supposed to be, but, you know, kind of derailed, and I kind of lost, you know, faith in the series as a whole. So I just basically said, you know what, screw that, no way, can't do it. But nowadays, I'm thinking, well, maybe if I go full-time, I could possibly do something kind of like that, but within the Dead Space universe first. I kind of want to do some more, like, you know, maybe we can try and expand Dead Space as, like, a fan fiction to bring in some new sort of variations of necromorphs or aliens. You know, stuff like that, really. Like, I was kind of thinking about doing something within Aegis 7 again, but with other survivors in the, what do you call it, within the Ishimura. Like, say, for instance, Jacob Temple, going through with his story, but doing it in an actual audiobook style of a video series, you know what I mean? So, you know, maybe in the future, maybe not, I don't know. The lore videos are pretty good, I would say. Yeah, I would say they're alright, you know. Like what happened to Classic, well, I don't really get that, man. Bro, I decided lately I just want to enjoy games in general. Like, it's all complaining and ranting, but it's all good complaining and ranting, but I just want to play a game. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, It's alright to have a rant every now and again, you know what I mean? It's alright to go and, you know, like, you disagree with a decision made by a consecutive company sort of thing, you know, a AAA company, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, just because you don't like something doesn't mean other people won't like it, you know what I mean? Simple as that could be. More comics, novels, and other outlets. Yeah, I would really like that as well, to be honest with you. More comics. More animated comics, I would say. I would like something like the Halo universe, the Halo franchise did something, what do you call it? Something like the Dead Space animated comics, but in Halo. So they did like the Mona Lisa, which is a great animated comic, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's an animation that looks kind of like it's a comic, so in my opinion, that looks beautiful, and people should really go check it out if they haven't already, to be honest with you. It's called Halo the Mona Lisa, you know? Go watch it, it's beautiful. It actually looks like a horror movie, you know? Where people ruin the game for everyone by forcing and pushing Blizzard to not changing things. Yeah, exactly right, man. Exactly right. Plus, that cliffhanger in 3 was a ball buster. Yeah, it was a ball buster, man. It was absolutely terrible. It's just like, when I first played it, I got to the end and I was like, oh, what's gonna happen next? And then I heard the credits. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? That theory is similar to the Precursor's revenge on the Forerunners. Yeah, it's kind of similar, but not the same. Like, my theory is more or less like there's an alien, like, there's a savage alien race, well, a scientifical savage alien race, highly advanced, but they're still, you know, barbarians at the end of the day, going around conquering planets for other species and then dissecting the civilians in efforts to better themselves, you know, using our organs or our brains to better themselves. You know, kind of like the, I think it's the Kree from Marvel that do that, or something else, where they have like a huge, like, what do you call it, brain-like entity sort of thing that has been fed all these different brains from other civilizations, you know, the most intelligent minds from those civilizations, you know, and it kind of dictates what the entire race does, you know. Something like that, but like, you know, bettering themselves for, you know, the entirety of the race, not just, you know, putting all the brains of a thingy into one, what do you call it, entity, essentially. You know, stuff like that, really. So, because, like, for necromorphs, I feel like the alien, you know, the greater enemy, or the actual enemy that was described in the concept for Dead Space 4, what do you call it, would have to be kind of like the necromorphs in behavioral way. In a behavioral way, they would have to be kind of similar to the necromorphs, because the necromorphs are a direct contrast of, you know, of that sort of thing, if you get what I mean. That's how I feel about it, anyway. I agree with you, but to play devil's advocate, we never told how dense the blood moon is. How dense? Well, my opinion, like, what do you call it? You can see from concept art, you can see from the actual game. I'd say it's pretty definite that the blood moon has got quite a huge amount of filling inside of it with that sort of thing, if you get what I mean. And the marker is able to change the DNA and makeup of tissue so it can convert all tissue into a single person into sheets of skin. What do you mean, sheets of skin? Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, I guess you could do that, really. I wonder if Isaac will have voice lines in the remake. Yeah, that's kind of the big thing. I think everyone's kind of wondering that. Will Isaac be a silent protagonist in Dead Space, or will he have a voice in the game itself within the story? You know? You could explore more about the experiences of all the side characters. Yeah, that's the thing though, mate. Like, when I do research about people like Nicole and all that, because even though I'm a pretty big Dead Space fan, I would still like, what do you call it? I would still like research into all these other different things. You know what I mean? So just in case I'm wrong about something, I'll research about it, and then I'll, you know, compile my research together to create that actual timeline. You know what I mean? So when I've gone with the side characters, there's not really that much lore about them, to be fair. In comparison to other characters, there's not that much lore. But if people would like me to, I would go into the side characters in a different video at some point in the future. I honestly wouldn't mind playing a game from the perspective of the Tower of Atlanteans. Yeah, that would be good, but then, like, I don't know how that would work within Dead Space because of the rig system for the integrated health system. I don't know how that would work, so maybe it would work, maybe it wouldn't, you know, maybe a different sort of style for Dead Space, I don't know. I love the Mona Lisa comic. It was the closest to a Halo Dead Space crossover we'll ever get. Yeah, that's the thing, that's why I really liked it, because it was kind of like Dead Space, but not really Dead Space, because it was Halo with the Flood instead of Dead Space with the Necromorphs, you know. I won't be playing the remake because I don't have GPU or new gen console yet. Yeah, this is the thing, I don't have a new gen. I don't have a new gen console, but it'll be coming out. It hasn't been, you know, revealed. The release date has not been revealed yet, so you have plenty of time to get a new gen console or the proper GPU to actually play it. You know, you have plenty of time, man. Plenty of time to save up for one. You know, it'll probably come out in about like a couple years' time, to be fair, man. Because a game that size, I think it would have to be a little bit bigger than just like, what do you call it, another year, you know, or about 6 months down the line. Not sure if anyone has asked this yet, but your thoughts on Negative Atmosphere. I've got pretty good thoughts about Negative Atmosphere, actually. I saw it when it was first teased, and I was like, holy shit, that looks good, you know? I've seen the newest update for it, and my god, it looks beautiful. It looks a little bit more like a, the main character looks more like an astronaut than an actual space engineer like Isaac, which is a great what do you call it? That would be good if they lean into that sort of thing. You know, they're going with the same sort of Dead Space sort of feel with like names. Like, say for instance, ships, they are using like three capital letters, and then they use a an actual name for it. Like, say for instance, for example, USG Ishimura. You know, they're doing that sort of vibe for it, which is kind of cool. So, for Negative Atmosphere, I'm very much positive about the whole project itself. And don't discriminate against Necros, you racist gamers. Oh yes, I'm so racist. Negative Atmosphere looks real interesting. Yeah, it does. It really does look really interesting. I can't wait to play it, but they haven't released a bloody time of when they're going to bring it out, which is very depressing, to be fair. Is there a higher stage of Necromorph hive mind outbreak than the Blood Moons? I don't think so, to be honest with you. The Blood Moons, I mean, they would have to have a purpose within the world, wouldn't they? They would have to have a purpose. Maybe there's an entity above the Blood Moons that are actually controlling the Blood Moons, or sending them to things, sending them to distant civilizations, or, you know, species. Maybe not, I don't know. Hey, my nuts, how's it going? Hello, 1948 Productions. How's it going, man? I wonder when we'll get more news on the Callisto Protocol. Yeah, here's the thing with Callisto Protocol. I like it, But when people say it's a spiritual successor to Dead Space, it's like, how the fuck do you know that? There's no gameplay. There's no fucking... There's no news on the gameplay. There's no, you know... There hasn't been a gameplay trailer yet, so how do we know it's going to be a third-person perspective view? It could be a spiritual successor to the Amnesia series. We never know. You know? Simple as that can be. But... You know, I don't like it when they say it's a spiritual successor to a certain game when you haven't even got gameplay for it yet. But, you know what? I mean, like, it could be. It may be. You know what I mean? But I'm willing to give the Callisto Protocol a chance, because I know the person behind the first Dead Space is actually spearheading the operation on developing the game, which is awesome. I'm actually a Patreon member for Negative Atmosphere. Oh, that's awesome, Sports Rook. I nearly said rock, but I said Rook. So, yeah, that's very awesome, man. I really, I can't really say I appreciate that, because it's not really me benefiting from it. Kind of is, though. I kind of will be benefiting from it when it actually gets released. So, keep on supporting them, man. It's really good of you. Flood versus Necromorphs, who would win? Yeah, that's the thing with my Avidus series I was doing. But in my opinion, the Flood would win overall. And the main reason for that is because the Flood are manipulative little bastards, you know? And they're very persistent as well. And the Flood, unlike the Necromorphs, are actually sentient life forms, you know? All controlled by one sentient life form, should I say. So, you know, but I would say the Flood would ally with humans to defeat the marker and destroy it, essentially. So, and the Necromorphs would be gone. And then the Flood would probably use the biomass from the Necromorphs to create a key mind. So, I would say that the Flood would win. Not gonna lie, first time I see a channel talking about Dead Space in 2021. Yeah, I really do like Dead Space and all that. Not to mention the new Dead Space, you know. But I do like Dead Space, I really do like Dead Space. It's an awesome series. And I hope it actually, you know, I hope it really does go quite far, to be fair. And it's supposed to release next year too. Oh wow, I didn't even know that. I'm just hoping they don't screw up the storyline. Yeah, I'm hoping that as well, man. Really do hope they won't mess around with the storyline. If they fix a few things and all that stuff and make it actually, you know, aware within the lore that Isaac did watch the, what do you call it? He actually did watch the, oh, what is it? The video, that's it. He actually did watch the video, then you know, that's something that I would actually, you know, be like, awesome, you know, like, so he actually did watch the video, you know, like, instead of just being speculatory over what Nicole says in Dead Space 2, you know what I mean? So I've never seen an audio log or I've never heard of an audio log or a text log or a video log containing that sort of information. So in my opinion, it's speculatory if Isaac watched the video, but he could have, and it is most likely what did happen. But again, I don't have any evidence to back that up, so I can't really say that is the truth. Like making the CEC the bad guys. What do you mean, like making the CEC the bad guys? Oh yeah, the bad guys. Yeah, the CEC aren't the bad guys. They just are very, very, very ignorant of what they were doing in Aegis, in the Aegis cluster. Like every game that comes out, people call it like, so it's like, no idea what you mean by that, but I'll go with it. I need to see gameplay soon because I'm honestly losing interest. Losing interest in what, man? Oh, the Callisto Protocol. You're losing interest in the Callisto Protocol? Yeah, I really want to see gameplay, to be fair. You know, like if a person making a video game by themselves can create negative atmosphere, gameplay trailer in little less than a year, then surely a big company or a studio full of developers should be able to do exactly the same, you know? When you say come off, does that mean F off in a British way? No, if I was going to say fuck off, I would just say fuck off, you know? You know, like something bad happens and it's like, oh, come off it. That's just like me being in denial. You know what I mean? Simple as that could be. That's what that means. Yeah, Flood also know how to use the guns as well. But also so do Necromorphs now, because in Dead Space 3, a severed head can just fly into someone's corpse and take control of their body and actually use weapons. Not as good as the Flood, though, to be fair. They're not as good as the Flood. They just sprayed their gun, essentially. They're probably going to change some minor things regarding the story in Dead Space Remake to sell more copies in accordance to public acceptance. No, I don't think they're really going to change much with the Dead Space Remake. They'll probably change little things to make the game make a little bit more sense in the continuity between Dead Space 2 and 3. So, you know, they'll probably change those things, but most of the game will still be the, like, you know, the original story. But does the Flood know how to cut off their limbs? To be honest with you, if someone made that discovery, then got infected by the Flood, and then got assimilated into the Gravemind, then they'll be able to use that strategical knowledge to be able to actually use that against the Necromorphs and the, what do you call it? Instead of just spraying them down with an assault rifle, the Flood would just literally pick them up and rip them to pieces, essentially. Which is what they can do. They've done worse to humans. I do wish Dead Space 3 DLC never existed. Yeah, that is the thing. It's a bit of a, what do you call it? It's a bit of a bomb in the series, to be quite fucking honest with you. When I saw the trailer for the remake, I cringed. From what I've heard in Dead Space Remake, they are adding cut content from the original. Yeah, they're adding cut content from the original trilogy. So, whatever that means, whatever that means. Hopefully, you know, one thing I would like to actually see in the Dead Space Remake is some actual combat between humans, you know? See, like, survivors going crazy and attacking each other in the distance. That would add to the atmosphere, to be fair. Or even attacking Isaac, you know? Hopefully they add content, but don't change much. Yeah, I really hope they don't change much, but add little things like, say, for instance, NPCs attacking each other. You know, that'd be cool to see. Oi, lads, is it wrong for me to say that I like EarthGov? I don't know. Depends on what you think is acceptable within a government. I gotta go. Been real. Catch you later. See you later, Daniel. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a good one. Sports Rook makes me wonder how large the striking distance company is while they're developing Fellowship Protocol. I don't know how big that is, to be fair, mate. But I would say probably over 100 employees, maybe. Maybe. Damn it, is it over? I'm 2 hours late. Oh, no worries, man. I'll be streaming probably Monday night, maybe? Maybe Monday, if you can catch me on that time. Would kill for a horde mode in Dead Space. Yes, exactly right. We're on the same page, TheBritishRunner. We are on the same page with that. I would kill for a horde mode as well. Still gotta make my wish list for Dead Space Remake. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Is it over already? No worries, guys. I will be back at a later date. It will be over in probably in about a couple of minutes, because I gotta get some sleep for work tomorrow, you know what I mean? Yeah, like in Dead Space Extraction, but not, what do you call it, attacking the actual player, just seeing, like, it off in the distance, like, you know, that would be kind of cool. You could probably have a quick time event where it's like someone grabs Isaac and is about to stab him, and you just literally grab his arm and then shoot him in the head with the what do you call it, plasma cutter. That'd be cool. I played Dead Space 3 again recently, and I finally found out that EarthGov was formed after the Sovereign Colony had to execute their order to destroy all the evidence and themselves. Yep, that's exactly right. You're right on the money on that one. Also, is it also a problem like that I like the CEC? Not really, no. CEC are just doing their jobs. They're just an organization, essentially, a corporation. Just in it for the money, essentially. Was a bit surprised from that. Horde mode solo or with X-player co-op? You probably have more than one player in there. You sound very submissive. Yeah, that's because I'm very monotoned. And I may tell you why I'm monotoned at a later date. You know, I may not, you know. Simple as that could be. Dead Space Firefight. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in and all that stuff. I regret to say that we're going to have to end the stream now. We are indeed going to have to end the stream. But I really do appreciate you guys stopping by and actually saying hello and joining the stream and chilling out with me while I played some Dead Space 7. If you guys did enjoy, I would appreciate you, like the stream. And anyone that's watching this video in the future, please comment down below what you thought about it and anything else, and I look forward to hearing from you at a later date. And anyone new here, then please subscribe to be part of the British Alliance, and I will see all of you beautiful people on the front lines. And don't forget to go and look at the memberships as well if anyone wants to go and check those out. Once again, an optional feature of the channel. And I'll see all of you on the front lines, and have a good one. Peace out, everyone.